Everyone, ladies and germs. We are going to do one of two things right now. We're about to win very quickly or lose very quickly. All right, so we look at our opening hand here. And this opening hand does not have a win condition in it. It can make some mana, though. It's got... So, we count our mana. So, Chrome Mox plus Seething Song is 1 mana. And then this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, I'm actually going to keep this on the draw. Because if we hit a Belcher, a Burning Wish, if we hit any of our win conditions in our 2 draw steps, we're pretty well off here. All right. Well, we're just gonna lose the game. We're just gonna lose the game if we don't win the game here, we're probably dead. We're so unlucky. We're so unlucky. All right. Well, let's put all of these into play and then hope for the best here. Bonus got some counterbalances there that are kind of scary. I'm just getting all these into play before he has counterbalance out. So if we draw Goblin Charbelcher, we can kill him. It's possible you're supposed to mulligan hands like this, but on the draw with a probe, I kind of like keeping it. You don't keep action. Don't tell me what to do with my life. If we hit action here, this hand is so good. We've got 11 win conditions in, 50-some cards, so we're not completely unrealistic to hit one. If the hand wasn't as good as it was, I would mulligan. But, the hand was super functional. Empty doesn't color, but Empty's generally not very good against Miracles because they have Terminus. All right, so how much mana do I have here? So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So I have 10 mana, and I can... We have an Infernal Tutor in this sideboard, right? So yeah, I think I'm supposed to Infernal Tutor here. So, Infernal Tutor, Burning Wish, Infernal Tutor, Empty is 8 mana. So we're going to be 1 short, but we can get the Belcher into play. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and hold control, cast this, retaining priority, crack this for black. Say, okay, does this resolve? And we actually beat Spell Pierce here, which is sweet. We beat his Spell Pierce. We don't beat Force, obviously. We don't never beat Force game 1. But we do beat Spell Pierce. He's got 4 looks for Force of Will plus his draw step for the turn, so he gets to see 5 cards to find a Force here. And various... I don't think... The Dredge decks don't seem very good in Modern. So our line here is he doesn't have Force, he just says Spell Pierce or nothing, and then we get Infernal Tutor, we cast Infernal Tutor, we retain priority, we crack this other Lion's Eye Diamond for mana, we get Charbelcher, we play Charbelcher, we peel a mana source next turn and kill him with Belcher. Belcher costs 4 mana to cast, so we're not going to be able to kill him this turn, but we can get the Belcher into play, and we still have these Chrome Moxes in play, which are permanent mana sources. So we can play Belcher through a Spell Pierce here because we have 2 mana to spare, but we can't activate the Belcher because we need 3 mana, not 2. But then just, our deck's mostly mana, so, any mana can, likely kill him. Yeah, but beating Force of Will game 1 with an empty hand generally involves them making a mistake. A good blue player in this game will, so, this is Storm Count 3. Yes, that's not nearly enough. Let's go ahead and grab Infernal Tutor here. And then we'll hold control, cast Infernal Tutor, crack this for, some color of mana. Sure, blue mana. Grab Goblin Charbelcher, put a Charbelcher into play. So he gets to spin the top and look one more card down for a force. Opponent concedes. Woo! Nice blue deck, opponent. Nice blue deck you got going on there. All right, anywho, so we want Pyroblasts, and we want some Xantid Swarms. The Belchin is off to a very good start. Whew. Gosh, that's good. Gosh, that's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Usually I cut some seething. Usually I just cut some rituals in this matchup. Cut a Lion's Eye Diamond and we trim some Empty the Warren in this matchup usually, I think, because Empty going off with Empty's not particularly good. Seething Song's medium. It's like to trim a spattering of things basically. Empty's not great against Terminus. No, I like Probe. Probe gives us information. I think I want to do this. And, just bring in these cards. Because, you need to kill him with Belcher is the thing. Is usually how this works. Yeah, I think we're supposed to do this. Oh, I need to change the stream title. Dumpstering people with Belcher. There we go. All right, so what does this hand do? This hand doesn't make a ton of mana, but it's got, sideboard cards. Our sideboard card's very good, though. Opponent mulliganed. I think I'm going to keep this. This hand doesn't win on turn 1, but it's got some interaction. We got 2 random draws here. Doom Master Dave, the difference here is that Legacy is mono degenerate nonsense BS like this. This is the embodiment of the Legacy format. Modern, however, we banned things like Amulet Bloom. Amulet Bloom needed to be banned for a long time, but they saved the ban for the Pro Tour. Everyone knew it needed to be banned. Actual everyone. Oh, yeah, he's got Engineered Explosives here, too. So, I guess EE can technically kill. It's kind of annoying. Alright, let's just probe him again here to get max information for what we're working with here. I did change the recording. I stopped and restarted that. I'm getting good at remembering to do that. So how many manas do we have is the question. How many manas do we have? So he has a Brainstorm that he can cast. And Chrome Mox plus either of these makes 1 mana. And then this is 2, 3, 4. We only have 5 mana. So I think I want to play Chrome Mox and put Tinderwall on it and play Xantid Swarm. That seems okay. He also has Engineered Explosives in his hand, so an empty kill is not an option. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have played the Lotus Petal out first here so I could Pyroblast a Force of Will on this. Yeah, that's probably what I'm supposed to do there. Okay, resolved anyway, so we're not getting punished. That's good. Yeah, he's probably going to E the Xantid Swarm, right? Like, I feel like that's what he has to do. Diminishing Returns is a possible wish target. So obviously start by attacking with this, so he can't do anything. So I think we're just going to Burning Wish, and maybe... I'm not sure what we're getting. I think we're Burning Wishing this turn, though. Getting Diminishing Returns doesn't seem awful, though. It's unfortunate we're 1 mana off of being able to play it this turn. Oh, we also can't cast Returns, right? Like, Returns is double blue? Yeah, we can't cast Returns. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go for Infernal again. Yeah. We could definitely go for Infernal again. That doesn't seem awful. There's no Manamorphose in this configuration of the deck, which is definitely interesting. It probably adds some amount of consistency, because Manamorphose, like, makes mulliganing decisions harder. It's good at generating Storm, but makes mulligan decisions worse. And, like, definitely seeing... I think we're seeing here a little bit of awkwardness in the fact that I have this Pyroblast here in my hand. It's possible that after this... No, I guess I had to put this on here. I'd say it's possible we should have pitched like this to this, and maybe we should have just exiled this to cast this. Terminus me, sure. Okay, so Pyroblast might be relevant. If I was him, I'd EE and kill my Chromox here. So how much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could Tutor for mana. That doesn't seem good. I have to spend mana to do that. So I'm just gonna pass back and forth here. We can cast Infernal Tutor off Lotus Petal. Just gonna literally counter the first blue card he plays. We want to get this Pyroblast out of our hands so we can Infernal Tutor. Yep, I had done that last turn, opponent. Any Hex today? Not sure. We'll see how we're feeling. So we've got Spirit Guide, Spirit Guide. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So I need 1 more mana to play and cast, or to Tutor and cast Charbelcher in the same turn. So we're just gonna go ahead and chip back here. His 5th mana is pretty important. That means he can hard cast a Force of Will. Oh, we're going to have to... Okay, yeah, you're right. We need a red. No red starter. Good call. It's fine. We need a mana anyways, right? I still think we're supposed to Pyroblast his cantrip there. I don't know. The games where you have to interact with this deck are so weird. They're so weird. Oh, that was a good draw. That was a good one. We empty our hand. I guess he might force this. Okay, yeah, he's supposed to force. No, he's supposed to force the tutor, right? Again, just not beating a force here. Oh no, we're so unlucky. He had exactly enough. That's fine. We get to play game 3 on the play. I don't understand why he hasn't blown this up yet. He must be of the opinion that like he only wants to use this on goblins. I should have floated mana in response. I don't think it really matters. Maybe he's ghosting us. He like hears me just immediately draw the card that makes me wish we would have floated mana. Concede to Jace. Yeah. Good draw. He had a lot of good draws there, but that was one of his better ones. Yep. All right. So on the play, I think I want less Sanded Swarms and more rituals. Yeah, I think I want more rituals and less Sanded Swarms on the play. So what does this hand do? This hand makes 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. So this hand just doesn't make enough mana. This hand makes 1, 2, 3. It makes 1, 2, 3. Oh, it makes 4 mana. Yeah, this is actually fine. Don't force me, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Have a heart. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Belcher. Oh, GG's opponent. We came, we tried, we cheesed, you know? We'll play again later. I don't think we're playing more standard today. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't really feel like playing as fair as standard requires today. I think I'd rather like 0-5 a league with Belcher than like 5-0 a league with the standard deck in my current state of mind. Might play some Hex later and grind people out there. Christus V with the 4-month resub. Thank you for the continued support, mate. I really appreciate it. Oh, is there any way to do... I'm not sure, Leclerc, Randy. %. I will unblock you on Twitter if you sub. Not even close. 0-5 Belcher. Look, so long as we get to win games like that first game that we just won, I'll be happy. Like, that's what Magic and Belcher and Legacy, that's what it's about. It's about the feel-good games where your opponent just doesn't feel good at all. Got another match here. Cue it up. Ah, the 0-1 bracket, also known as the Belcher bracket. Lost the die roll. First mistake of the game. Shouldn't do that. Always win the die roll. If you haven't practiced your die rolling, you should do that. It's a very important skill for Legacy. All right. What does this hand do? This hand's kind of poopy, right? It just goes like... This hand's good if we draw a Burning Wish. Yeah, YOLO. We have to beat a Daze? That's so tilting. We can never beat a Daze. Oh no. Oh no, we can never beat a Daze. That's not true. If we draw Burning Wish, we can beat a Daze. The old Goblin Char Belcher. Okay. Mana Source. Mana Source. Mana Source. Mana Source. Huh. Man, this is such a good play from our opponent. Is there a ghost in the castle? Should have played the Chrome Mox and the Stomping Ground, I guess. We can draw Burning Wish, sure. Now we're a mana short of playing Belcher. It's unfortunate. He was dead if he didn't Daze there, because we hit the mana source. We'd just go boop, put this on here, put this on here, go LED, LED, play Belcher, and then LED can pay for days on the stack. That does feel kind of spooky, not gonna lie. But you know, we're playing Belcher too, so like I said, good on him. Like, this Daze was not going to beat our turn 1 kill this hand if he didn't Daze the probe there. He had to Daze one of the mana sources. Now, that being said, we do just need a mana source here and we get to kill him. We need a non-land grant mana source. Non-land grant mana source. We need Ritual, Petal. Chrome Mox won't do it either. So I guess we're actually kind of low on. We're kind of specific on what we need. Burning Wish also does it though. All right. Exile that. Play this. Play this. How many mana is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait. We have Trash for Treasure in our sideboard, don't we? What does this do? Sacrifice, return. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Ah, yeah, you did. You did. God, this build is sweet. Yes, I would like to use this ability. Trash for Treasure. Oh, yeah. Get back that one. Sacrifice this one. Oh, don't force me. You had 2 draws. Oh, yeah. Magic's a skill game. That was sweet. Beating all these Force of Will decks game 1. Good times, good times. Good times. Okay, so Pyroblast we want, I think. I don't think we want to overboard in this matchup. I think I'm just like trimming all of these a little bit. Use a little bit of everything out. Do this. And do that. Alright, what does this hand do? This hand makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It makes plenty of mana. It's great. Pyroblast would be our ideal draw here. So the land grant doesn't make mana because we have Stomping Guard in our hand, but we need to pitch something to Chrome Mox anyways, so. This hand can beat a Daze too, right? So we just can't beat Force? Chose to shuffle. Alright, we can beat Daze, but we're not beating Force. We can actually beat Force if he forces the wrong thing. So we go boop. Imprint that. Play this. Play Tinderwall. 3, 4. What's the storm card? Storm card's 3. Do I get greedy here? Do I get greedy here? Is 8 goblins enough? That's the question. Is 8 goblins enough is the question. Like, if he has Force, he might force the Seething Song. I feel like I want 2 more goblins. It could this could be incorrect. I feel like we need 2 more goblins here. Okay. Nah, didn't get punished. Good. We're playing Belcher Agreed is always the answer. Yeah, that's probably correct. The old no attacks, yep. This build's not playing a Goblin Warstrike, actually. Yeah, there's no Goblin Warstrike in this configuration, which may or may not be correct. How could we have wished? We only had 1 extra mana. Oh, we did. No, I didn't wish because I wanted to beat Days. I wanted to beat Days. Although I guess... Okay, yeah, I counted... No... Yeah, y'all are correct. I should have Burning Wished. Yeah, I should have Burning Wished. You're right. Untap Stomping Ground, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I came up 2 goblins short. Which could be really relevant. Like, it's going to give him a whole extra draw step. I don't think it really matters here. I'm just going to take Pyroclasm in case things go horribly wrong. Yeah, we're 2 goblins short, which means if I would have had 2 more goblins, if I had 2 more goblins, he'd be dead on our next attack step. Now he gets a whole nother draw. He's going to 1. It's going to 2. Oh, jeez, he's got another one. He's going to 3. Jeez, yeah, that punt's going to cost us. If he's got, like, a Forked Bolt or, like, another... He's only going to 3 here? Yep. That mistake could cost us. You know? People tell you Belcher's all luck, but there's things you got to think about. The days didn't matter because it would have just canceled out the 2 extra goblins we made, basically. Yeah. Hopefully he just dies here. I feel like there's a world where he doesn't. If he snap bolts, he's still dead, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, still dead. Good. Sweet. All right. 1 and 1. Queue up the next one. Thanks for hanging out here this afternoon, folks. Do my little spiel while we wait for the next match to queue. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a professional Magic the Gathering player. Here on this channel, we play Constructed Magic and Constructed Hex CCGs. In terms of Magic, we play Standard, Modern, Legacy, and Pauper. And Hex, there's only 1 constructed format there, so that's what we play. If it's your first time by the channel, welcome. I would appreciate it if you're enjoying the content that you see here, if you'd follow or sub below the stream to show that support. If you miss any of this stream or any of my other streams, there's also a link to my YouTube channel below the stream, or off to the right side if you're on mobile. And all of my streams that I play here are archived on that YouTube channel. I break them up by game, by format, by decks. You can watch just the content that you care about if there's just specific decks or specific formats that you like. So you can give a subscribe on YouTube there as well if you like what I have going on. Okay, back into the Belcher. What are we belching him? How we be belching? What does this hand do? This hand makes Land Grants 1 mana, Tinder Walls 2 mana, Petalus 3 mana. Seems actually a little risky. I guess we could always... Oh, no, wait. This is 1, 2, 3, and then cast Burning Wish, crack LED in response, empty from the sideboard. Yeah, we can keep this. Yeah, this is definitely this hand. This hand makes goblins on 1. I don't think the Just Kinda Harry deck in Modern is very good. You can read my article on MTG Card Market about why I don't think it's very good. Oh, actually, my new article should be up on Card Market today, actually. That's not about Nahiri. Is it not up?
Huh. I'll have to message Zach and see why it didn't go up.
All right. Big bucks, no force. Big bucks, no force. Ah, opponent's playing Elves. You're about to learn why your deck's not very good, opponent. Desperate Ritual. Oh, yeah. Caspar, these are my cards, opponent. These are all I got. This is all I have. All right, so what else are we doing here? So now here's the real question. Is do we just empty the Warrens, or do we diminishing returns and try and kill him this turn? Empty the Warrens is probably fine. Like, we're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. So storm count's 5. Yeah, just goblins on turn 1 seems fine. Yeah, goblins on 1 seems fine. So we play this. Do I even need it untapped? We have 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't. So let's cast Burning Wish, retaining priority. Crack this for empty the Warrens. Crack this for blue mana. I would like to use Burning Wish's ability. I'd like to get empty the Warrens. I'd like to remind you why you shouldn't play Elves. Yeah, Drago decks in Modern traditionally aren't very good. Always shock yourself for the value, yep. Yeah, man, Deathrite Shaman. Such a powerful magic card our opponent has played. Attack with all of our creatures. Opponent goes to 5. I hope everyone watched how we outplayed our opponent this match. Careful decision points. There is a diminishing returns on the board. Card's sweet. Sometimes you just need to spin the wheel. Outplayed. All right, so sideboarding is really important with this deck. And by that, I mean our opponent doesn't have blue cards, so we're going to hit submit. Such difficult decisions we have made here on this day of days. This day of days that we have here in front of us. This deck is very silly. You are not wrong. I would have diminishing returns, you know. I like Dredge. We tried to play Dredge. Dredge is so much worse than this deck. It's so much worse than this deck. This and Big Red are the two best all-in red decks. The plumber is coming back this afternoon to give us an estimate for how much the work on our house is going to cost, so that should be a good time. I'm going to keep this. And the reason why I'm keeping this is our opponent boards in discard, and this hand's very good against discard. Hopefully he doesn't Cabal Therapy us, naming Lotus Petal. That would be bad. That would be bad. The main sewage line going out of my house is shifted or disconnected in the ground somewhere, so we have to excavate outside and re-change it or whatever. All right, show me what you got, opponent. He has a Cabal Therapy. Oh, God. We need to win this turn, and by win this turn, I mean we have to play out all these Lotus Petals. That's unfortunate. These are my Lotus Petals, opponent. There are many like them, but these ones are mine. Feel free to take away the rest of the things that I have going on here. They are not important. Yeah, but all of that involves... Can bore out from inside. Yeah, but like the pipe's like 30 feet outside of my house, Ian. So they concede. We had the sewage line. It's draining very slowly, but it backs up eventually. It backs up into the drain in my laundry room. That's how we know we've realized the issue was occurring because we had a large volume being used all at once one evening, and it backed up a bit into my laundry room. Thankfully, nothing was damaged. Only a little bit of gross water. And, like, he can't name Belcher, Burning Wish, or anything else here, right? Because, like, we would just have played those cards. So he should name, like, Spirit Guide or Seething Song or something like that. I probably should have left one petal in my hand for the sake of Storm Count. I mean, nothing really got damaged. Homeowner's insurance doesn't usually cover the cost of repairs, right? I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. Though it covers, like, if property gets damaged and things like that. Because it's beautiful. The artwork on this is much better than the artwork on Taiga. Yeah, that's true. That's a good call. I might have to contact my homeowner's insurance. It's a good idea. Hopefully he names Land Grant. Yep. The actual damaged stuff is outside. Name Desperate Ritual. Good read, opponent. So, like, again, he should name a ritual there, not a win condition, because we'd have played a win condition. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Blockers. 0-3 blockers. 0-3 blockers. Someone linked the YouTube video from the professor. Hey, Aces of Death. Long time no chat. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen your name. Hope you've been doing well. Do I live next to a truck stop? My front window's open, and my neighbor just had a bunch of pallets of what looks to be mulch dropped off outside of their house. Am I supposed to cast a 2/2 here? I feel like I'm supposed to cast a 2/2. How much mana do I have left if I cast a 2/2? So I spend 2 of these, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana left over. If I draw exactly Belcher next turn, I get kind of punished, but yeah, I'm going to cast a 2/2 here. In the world of 1/1s, the Grey Ogre is king. Oh, this was a punt. My opponent knew. Oh god, are we getting natural ordered? That's unfortunate. Green stuff for 2, sure. He's got a disenchant or something. Oh, Godek. He's got a Godek. Okay, sure. I should have cast this other one because he knew about it. Well, now we're just casting this one too. Alright, kill me. Can't play that one. The old actual factual Elves. Because I wanted these to hold off his attackers. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. And we're gonna like draw mana. So like we draw Burning Wish, we cast Burning Wish, get Pyroclasm, following turn cast Clasm, and then probably empty afterwards. We have Burning Wish for Pyroclasm as the way to beat Teague. He can't cast Natural Order or Green Suns because he has Godek Teague out, so... Does he have the Drain Elf in his deck? Seriously? Alright, sure. Fair, I guess. We weren't drawing Burning Wish for... Ever to half our deck? It's fine. We're dead to the Deathrite Shaman, and we're dead to attacks. He had a Cabal Therapy left in his graveyard. The old, what does this hand do? Question. It makes 1, 2, 3, 4. It only makes 5 mana. I guess the probe could draw into mana. So if the probe hits LED or any mana producer, we can make Gob. No, we need Seething Song specifically. I think this is fine. This might be a little loose. Afternoon, Maddie. We just made his Cabal Therapy much better. Yes, we did. Alright. Need a Seething Song or an LED here. Oh, he can't actually cast that. He doesn't have black mana. Okay. Interesting. He's got a lot of the cards he wants. LED or Seething Song? Another Chrome Mox. That was just like the Stoneware straw. So we go... Boop. Yes, put this on here. Go boop. Yes, put this on here. Cast Burning Wish for something. We really don't have good options here. Man, we're going to lose to Elves? That's so sad. I probably should have mulliganed this. He doesn't have black mana. He doesn't have black or white mana. He's got basic forest, Gaia's Cradle. He's got basic forest, Gaia's Cradle, other stuff that's irrelevant. Yeah, we probably should have just waited. Probably should have just like probed and passed the turn. But I didn't hit the Seething Song or the LED. Mistakes were made. God, Diminishing Returns is so bad in this deck without Manamorphose. Because, like, if we had Manamorphose in our deck, I'd just, like, snap off the Diminishing Returns. Yeah, I think we just have to take Klasm here. Yeah, I'm going to close my window. And that noise is probably kind of obnoxious. I can hear it, so my microphone is probably picking it up. Apologies for that. My window's at ground level. Never forget that Magic is a skill game, and the better player always wins. Belcher. Belcher. Howdy, fixed style. Yep. Fetch land. Fetch land Rex Sage. Fetch land Quadsley Pride Mage. 102. Yeah, man. Birchlaw Rangers. Sure. You got me. Oh, he had Birchlaw Rangers to catch the Cabal Therapy and the Thalia eventually. Okay. So he could have Gaia's Cradle makes 2 here. He has Cradle in his hand that we know, so he has a 3rd mana. So if he has Rex Sage, he could get us. We don't have foreign cards on Magic Online. Otherwise we would. Come on, opponent. Am I dead or are you dead? These are the 2 options. I will concede if you kill the Charbelcher. That's not true. I have a Pyroclasm. We're not conceding. This is more expensive than a Taiga on Magic Online, so it's kind of sending a message. Am I dead? Watch him just, like, making us wait the 10 minutes here. You hope he can 17 me so the shock lands. No, I played the Stomping Ground tap, didn't I? No, I shocked it in. Did I shock it in? I feel like I shocked it in. So that's a good draw. So we know his hand right now is Cabal Therapy, Deathrite Shaman, Thalia. He has one card we don't know. So he can make 3 with this. If he had a fetch land, he might have been able to do this. I shocked for Cinderwall. Okay. You just need to put Windows in a VM where it belongs, Maddie. That way you can just create a restore point and blow it away whenever you need with the click of a button. I don't know. Depends on how the Belchin's going. Like, we 4-1 or even 3-2 this league. We're probably going to run it back. This deck's gasoline. It's a good time. I love to string cheese the legacy folks. Come on, dude. Any... God, the salt shaker on this guy is real. Hey, thank you. Thank you. You're dead. GG's. All right, and now a brief word from our sponsors while I wait for the next match to queue. Thank you for hanging out, everyone.
Oh, hi there, folks. It's Television's Ruben Bressler here from Tales of Adventure to talk about Eternal Extravaganza, which is one of the highlights of the Magic calendar in 2016. This 4th installment of EE will be taking place June 18th and 19th at the Merchant Square Mall in historic Allentown, Pennsylvania. There's a 15K Legacy main event on Saturday, and both Modern and Vintage 10Ks on Sunday. Every player that registers for any of the 3 main events will receive an awesome exclusive EE4 playmat. Prizes will be paid down all the way to X and 3 in Legacy and X and 2 in both Vintage and Modern, and all 3 event champions will receive not only top prizes, but also some really sweet looking trophies. For those that can't make it, I'm sorry, but we will be broadcasting EE4 live on twitch.tv/Tales of Adventure throughout the weekend. So visit eemagic.com or check out the hashtag EE4MTG to learn how you can become an Eternal Master this June 18th and 19th at Eternal Extravaganza.
And welcome back while we wait to queue our 4th match with Belcher here. We are currently 2-1. Ad through ad block. We run regular Twitch ads too sometimes, but I prefer the manual ads because they disrupt the stream less, so I can time them better. I always feel like this should always have like carnival music playing in the background when you're belching people. Just like it's like circus music. Got our next victim here. Oh jeez, they're undefeated. Opponent's undefeated. That's terrifying. All right, so what does this hand do? This hand makes this is 1 mana off these two, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with Burning Wish. So I'm going to keep this. Basic on top, playing against Miracles. Belcher? Belcher? Well, that's a lot more mana. Is that enough mana to... So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can... 9 mana... Are we just supposed to go for the empty? I hate going for empty against Terminus decks. We're obviously going for it. The question is how we're going for it. We clearly diminishing returns. Yeah, you never, Ryan, you know the answer to that. You should never cast returns against a deck that could draw into force. I feel like diminishing returning against a force deck is asking for way more trouble than just trying to dodge a Terminus. Ugh. So what do I want to do? We got 5. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 mana altogether. Unfortunately, that's too short of Tutor for Belcher and Belcher him. We could wish for Tutor for Belcher and hope to draw mana. So like that's a very real question here. Are we better off trying to dodge or better off trying to dodge Terminus or run off some mana? Because like just getting Belcher into play is pretty valuable. What do we think, team? What do we think? We could empty. The empty right now is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the empty would be for 14 goblins. Do we want to make 14 goblins or do we want to put a Belcher on the table and try and draw 2 mana sources? I'm not actually sure what the correct percentage play is. I mean, he probably has force, so it doesn't matter. I feel like either one kills him like 2 turns at the absolute soonest. I mean, like, yeah, I think I want to put the Belcher into play. He shouldn't be able to do anything about a Belcher in play game 1 outside of a Council's Judgment. Well, this resolved. Yeah, I think we're just supposed to put the Belcher into play. Can you talk to him? I'm in the middle of something. Yep. I'm just going to do this. We could also just draw a second Lion's Eye Diamond here and just kill him next turn. Look at that. Look at that. He had the Terminus. He had the Terminus. He had the Terminus, ladies and germs. We'd have lost with goblins. We'd have lost if we made goblins. God, Simian Spirit Guide, where are you? He's got to play Snapcaster and step here, right? We're still kind of boned. Yep. You're not wrong, Ryan. This is probably going to need counterspell, I think. It's possible I'm supposed to wait on that. It's fine. If he Ventures us, we concede. I think we made the statistically correct play. Which is all I'm looking to do. We're looking to make the statistically correct play. And like we're playing a high variance deck in a game that has variance by design, and you're not always going to win matches of Magic where you make every statistically optimal play. Especially when you're playing Belcher. Like this deck's supposed to be funny, not good. Counterbalance is pretty good. No 2-drop. No 2-drop. Right and Flame doesn't kill. We don't have a red starter. This makes green mana. He's brainstorming a 2-drop to the top of his deck. That's sad. We're probably locked out now. I think Counterbalance locks us out. Yeah. I guess there's a chance like he doesn't have a land and we rip an LED, but we're likely locked out of the game at this point. I wouldn't play Legacy if I was playing to win. Like, Legacy's not a play-to-win format. Like, there's a reason why they dialed it back on the Open Series, and it doesn't have a lot of Grand Prix and stuff like that. Like, this format's great to, like, in my opinion, this format is great for blowing off steam and doing things of that nature. But, like, I don't think it makes a great competitive format. Just draw running Spirit Guides. Yeah, Spirit Guides are uncountable, sure. We actually haven't burned... How many Spirit Guides we burned? 2? Just one? We've burned 1 Spirit Guide. Okie doke. Watch us draw the Stomping Ground while we're at 2 life. That would be funny. Draw the Stomping Ground while we're at 2 life. Just like can't get him. We're gonna draw the Stomping Ground in 3 draw steps here or whatever. All right, 2 more draws at 6 remaining spirit guides. Someone link the Belcher video in chat, please. Stomping Ground is worth more than Tie God Magic. I lied. You are not wrong. All right, one more draw step. One more draw step. We need a Spirit God, and then we need a Tie God not to be in our top 8 cards. God, there's so many things that need to go right for us. It's so many things. It's so many things. Don't play Vendilion Click. Don't do it. Have a heart. Womp womp. Gosh, we lost game 1. That feels bad. Empties out. Chrome Mox out. I think I'm going to try this. Let's put in a couple Xantid Swarms too. Got a Seething Song. Let's try this. I kind of feel like boarding 6 cards is too many. It's fine. We only need to win this one or the next one. We didn't have red mana. We didn't have red mana. Otherwise, I would have made sure he had his stuff on top. We had Elvish Spirit Guide in our hand, and the Chrome Mox was on Tinderwall. Chrome Mox only makes mana of the color of the thing you've imprinted on it. A lot of people make that mistake because Mox Diamond makes mana of any color. So you got over 500 people watching us belch some people this afternoon. Thanks for hanging out, folks. If you're enjoying the content and you're new to the channel, make sure you use those follow or subscribe buttons below the stream to show your support. I appreciate either of those. So Pikachu on the screen there a couple times while we were playing. Thanks for that. Welcome to the stream, folks. If you ever have any questions about the decks we're playing or lines we take, be sure to ask in chat. I try to keep up with the chat as best as possible, except when I'm super crunched on time, but usually I'm able to keep up. Obviously, we should be running Mox Diamond. Yep. Duh. Oh, my wife just talked to the plumber outside. Please be a number under 10,000. Please be a number under 10,000. Waiting for my opponent to figure out how to sideboard. Ah, the estimate is 4,000 to 6,000. So I guess that's what I asked for, right? I said under 10,000. They said $4,000 to $6,000. You know. All right. What does this hand actually do? Thanks, local in Las Vegas. It was a lot of fun. So this hand doesn't have a win condition in it. It doesn't have a Pyroblast or a Xantatorm, so we have to mulligan. This hand is straight poop, but I think we keep it at 6. Bottom that. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. That's a lot of 24. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. God, he has Force and Flusterstorm? Fine. Fine. I guess we have Pyroblast. Wait. Wait. What? This is... Does anyone see this? I'm going to tweet this. I haven't noticed this before. No matching cards in his hand. Click OK to continue. Did they... Did they copy and paste the text box? Did they copy and paste the text box from Cabal Therapy on the OK box for Gataxian Probe? That's what they did, didn't they? It's kind of blocked by my frame here. Let me actually move the Magic Online thing over. Nope, where is it? No matching cards in his hand. Click OK to continue. God, it's like when people ask what's wrong with Magic Online, on top of this, the lack of attention to detail is one of the biggest issues with this piece of software. They don't care. They don't care at all in the slightest. It's not a typo. It's lazy programming. It's super lazy programming. It's not even about being typos and being like happy to get someone. Like that is why when people ask what are the little things, time to file for comp. Well, we tried. GG's, opponent. GG's. We're halfway to a nice long stream, so that's good. Get another one of those going. We'll have to have a kicker for a 24-hour stream again. What would it realistically cost? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't do the financing of software. I just write software. And even that, most of my softwares are they're largely hobbyist projects. They're not major, large-scale projects like this. One straw penny. I think it's not unrealistic to say that the amount of money it would cost to make Magic Online better is less than the amount of money they'd make more by having a better client. Yeah, between Hearthstone and Hex, honestly, the reason why WotC sued Hex is because Hex is a real danger to their game. Hearthstone can't draw, the really dedicated Magic players just because of, the level of intricacy that Hearthstone has compared to Magic. But, Hex has that level of intricacy and the deep gameplay, and their software is not a giant steaming turd. Oof. Ooh, this hand's a little rough. This doesn't do anything. We need to draw. Yeah, this hand's just a straight mulligan. This hand makes 1, 2, 3, 4 empties. Sure. Keep scry. Belcher. Huh. Yeah, that's better, right? Let's top that. I can just go Belcher on... Oh, wait. Oh, my opponent won the die roll. And okay, so we're playing against Manaless Dredge. Sure. That's fine. We'll just empty on one. Hopefully 8 goblins is enough. This might be too slow. There's a very real chance this is too slow. I just saw my opponent won the die roll and then didn't read what else had happened. So he's got Nether Shadow and Icarid coming back next turn. More than that, he's got a Probe. Phantasmagorian, sure. We could die this turn. There's a world where we get combo killed this turn. Welcome to Legacy. Enjoy your stay. How many bridges did he hit? He's got 1. He's got 3 bridges. Oh, yeah, we should be dead here. God, how sad is it that that's a question we even have to ask? Yeah, we're dead. He has Bullet Spy. Yeah, so he's gonna mill himself, and then he Laboratory Maniacs, or what's the combo kill here? Flare the Hate Pound? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and concede and not make my opponent go through the work. So what our opponent's deck does here is he mills his entire deck with Balustrade Spy, and then he Dread returns Flare of the Hate Bound into play, and then Dread returns a Golgari Grave Troll into play. It's very large and kills us. And opponent's not playing. Sometimes they board into force. I'm just going to hit submit. We did not have a turn 3 kill with Charbelcher. I would not like to play first. Putting your opponent on the play in this matchup is just like having the play and the draw. Opponent kept 7. So what does this hand do? This hand makes how many goblins on turn 1? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and probe plus that. Yes, this is fine. We'll keep. Oh no! Oh no! That's fine. That actually doesn't matter. We're actually just going to play Chrome Box and let it get countered, because we were going to play Chrome Box just for Storm count anyways. So this just does stone nothing this game. No. So probe you. Play this. Play this. Play this. Play this. We're gonna make a lot more goblins this time around. Play this. Hopefully kill him before he kills us. Bona concedes. Alright. God, Legacy's fun. I hope everyone's having fun out there. The old Legacy matches. Magic's a good time. What does this hand do? This hand makes how much mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then belches in the following turn. So keep. He keeps. No Chancellor. He should lose this game. Mulligan to 6. So he's mulliganing for Chancellor. Mulliganing to 5, 4, 3. Okay, so he should just be out of this game. Opponent is mulligan to 1. Opponent concedes. Oh, we are the mighty Charbelcher. We have destroyed our opponents through a game of skill and victory. There was no luck involved, not a lick of luck. Legacy is a fun and interactive format, children. Fun and interactive, and you should enjoy the Goblin Charbelcher just as much as I do. This deck's a good time. If you haven't checked out the deck tech on the Tolarian Community College channel, you should do that. All right, what are we doing next is the real question. We could belch some more nerds. What do we want to do? I'm gonna put a straw pull thing. I kind of want to play some Hex, but if people want to keep watching Belcher, I will continue. We'll Belch a few more times. I don't feel like playing Modern. Might be time for Black-White. I don't feel like playing Standard right now. I really don't. Alright, we'll belch 1 or 2 more nerds. It's fine. It looks like the Belcher vote is thoroughly in. We're gonna belch one or two more matches. We're not gonna play an entire another league here. We're gonna play one or two more matches of Belcher, and I want to get into some more Hex. We're gonna play one or two more matches, and then we'll shift to some Hex for the rest of the afternoon stream. I don't have a modern event for a while, and like there's Legacy Grand Prix coming up, so there's a lot of people interested in seeing some Legacy content. So we will show people some of the more interesting and interactive decks in Legacy here on this channel between now and Prague and Columbus. And by that I mean Big Red's probably the most interactive deck we're gonna play here. Belching some more nerds. Yep. What do I think of Legacy Burn? It's much worse than Modern Burn. Modern Burn's a tier 1 deck. Legacy Burn is not. Oops All Spells has been on my to-do list. Oh god, we want a die roll. How much mana does the sand make? Sand makes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then belches them on 2 most likely. Keep. I will not beat any of the Legacy Grand Prix. I don't really play in Grand Prix. They're miserable value. Having to 12-3 an event to cash is just awful. I'd much rather play an open where you only have to like 10-5 to cash, or you know, a 10-4-1. Like for personal like cash in, cash out ratio. Plus Grand Prix are like expensive to play in. Like I paid $80 to play in Grand Prix Charlotte, and then you know, you have to X3 to cash. Like that's miserable. Opponent appears to be F6'd. God, good. Just need a mana next turn and we can kill him. I guess he could wasteland us here. Rawr, Goblin Charbelcher. I will say I'm excited. I'm excited to get new Charbelchers. The new art is great. Ideally, we draw a Spirit Guide this next turn so he can't counter our mana production. No, we're gonna die! No! Don't kill us, opponent! I wanted to kill you first! Oh, we're so unlucky. Why are we so unlucky? 66, yep. Gosh. Maybe we'll get really lucky and he can't kill us. He found a Petal and a Lion's Eye Diamond, so I'm assuming we're dead here. Yeah, fine. Where are we going to get there? Where are we going to get the turn 2? God, we were going to kill him on turn 2. Ah, God. Just the worst. Opponent doesn't have blue cards. Hit submit. Good afternoon, Dino. We're just the unluckiest. Wow, there isn't anyone that's 4-0 in this league right now. The best record is 3-0. His name is It Is Unfair. God, what a savage. What a savage. His deck's not very likely to kill on turn 1 either. Like, having its Ad Nauseam in his opening hand is pretty good there. And plus Double Dark Ritual. Ant isn't very consistent to the turn 1 kill. Not that you'd believe that watching this stream. We've gotten turn 1 by them a few times now. It's a bad game 1 to lose. You have to try and win game 3 on the draw. It's a little rough. A little rough. We have played Tess. It's interesting. It's just Tess is hard. I'm not sure. God, hands like this are so tough with this deck. Like, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that's just not enough goblins. I think I have to keep this hand. Like they don't always kill us before turn 3. If only this was a Belcher. If only the Woodpecker... Actually, do we have enough mana there? We had 10 mana at the end of that, so we could have Burning Wish tutored... No, Burning Wish tutor activate Belcher's 11. So we would have been short of belching him this turn if we threw a tutor. Maybe there's a world where we get two untap steps here. I choose to believe. Gotta have a little faith. Opponent double bottomed. That's good for us. How dead am I, opponent? Empty. Ooh, he could empty us back. So next turn he can go Petal, Probe, Rit. Oh, he needs a land, right? Because he needs red mana somehow. I should cast this so we don't draw the Stomping Ground. He might be able to make enough goblins that we can't kill him through his goblins, though. If he makes like 14 goblins here, it's super awkward. Yeah, Petal is red mana, but he doesn't have a 1 mana black ritual. He needs a dark ritual to get started or another land. Because he needs to cast the Cabal Therapies. Hit the dark ritual. Okay. Storm is 3. Storm is 4. Storm is 5. Storm is 6. Storm is 7. He made more goblins than we did. That's so sad. That's so sad. No attacks. Legacy is sweet. It's like battle cruiser magic. You just like crash into each other and hope for the best. Hope your battle cruiser is bigger than their battle cruiser. No Goblin Warstrike in the board feels wrong. I've wanted Goblin Warstrike more than once. I might make room for that. Like, I think we're on, like, the literal 0 outer here. We don't have a Warstrike in this board. This is the configuration that got second at the Bazaar of Moxen. And he does not play Warstrike. That being said, he does have some neat technology. Like, the Infernal Tutor and the Trash for Treasure have both been great. Like, both of these cards have been wonderful. I'm not convinced I need Ancient Grudge. I'm not convinced I need 6 anti-blue cards. So I could see cutting Ancient Grudge or maybe a Xantid Swarm for a Goblin Warstrike. Yeah, and like here if we just like had a Goblin Warstrike in the board, we just need 1 land to kill him. So yeah, so let's draw a couple cards here. So Land Grant wouldn't have done it, but Tinderwall would have gotten there. So we would have won that game in that match, or I guess that was game 2. We would have won that game had we had a Goblin Warstrike in the board. So I think I want to put a Goblin Warstrike in this board after, if we play this in another league. We're not finishing this league out today. We're just going to play another match or 2 and then call it. Oh, and then play some Hex. We're not going to call it. I would like to play some Hex before we sign off for the day. No, not yet. I still have some time. The black-white deck's been the best thing we've played, but we also have only played black-white in, like, Poopy Naya decks. I really don't want to play a Poopy Naya deck. What does this hand do? What does this hand do? We got enough mana to empty? Yep. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12 goblins. Yeah, I'll keep 12 goblins. On the draw, I could make a few more. There's 2 GPs this weekend, right? Does either of them have coverage? Oh no, he knows my secrets. We're playing against Storm again. So main deck Duress, for those who are not aware, means Storm. He actually can't stop us from making goblins, right? Hey, the Channel Fireball coverage was very good this past weekend, but I guess that's not technically WotC coverage, so... Takes my Lotus Petal, and we drew that, so yeah, so we just do this, get this, shock this in, boop, boop, 12 goblins it is, boop, 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 boop. Hey, Pat. What's going on, mate? These are my goblins. There are many like them, but these ones are mine. God, the Warrens are so emptied. Oh, Belcher. Belcher. Double empty, right? Someday we will break our giant empty record. Someday. The ley lines deck is not a thing people actually play. That is incorrect. He's trying to figure it out. So, a scale of 1 to dead. How dead am I? This is one of the things about digital that's different than paper. Like, I always ask my opponents things like that in paper, especially when like they're counting. You can like, you know, just like make small talk with them or ask them questions while they're trying to execute their combo. You don't be rude, just like general polite conversation. Occasionally you can help people like miscount or stuff like that while they're playing against you. It's cancer. Yep. Oh man, looking pretty dead. Woo! Double LED. He's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 storm count though. So you could just like chain tutors and like tendrils me to like buy a turn. It probably doesn't do enough though. Past in Flames? That doesn't do it here, right? He has to like get it off the cantrips here. So he gets to like brainstorm plus probe. You probe first, right? You probe me, then you brainstorm. Wait, really? What's the storm? Okay. Oh, wow. That was like the perfects. Yep. Good game. Well played, opponent. It's close. Actually close. It's like one being like half a turn slow each time. Should have won the die roll. Hand doesn't do anything. This hand makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So let's keep. Get to wish for empty and empty. Hope 12 goblins is enough this time around on the play. Howdy, Chousing. Would like to use this ability. I would like to get empty the Warrens. If I had blue mana there, I think I would have cast Diminishing Returns. I like try and kill him this turn, but we didn't have blue mana, so we didn't. I'm not sure I like the Manamorphosless version that this is. I kind of like Manamorphos. I like the sideboard things this guy has going on, like the Trash for Treasure and the Infernal Tutor, but I don't think I like no Manamorphos. This build is basically playing more 2 mana rituals in favor of Manamorphos. Alright, dead me next turn. What do you do with this Grice? Went bottom. Alright. Means we're pretty likely to kill him, I think. No islands. There's an island right here. Underground Sea. Well, that could be the card that kills us. Legacy seems like a very balanced format. Yep.
Our death begins with dark ritual, dark ritual, dark ritual. Our death begins with dark ritual. Bum ba dum ba dum.
Manamorphose does make mulligans harder. I agree with that. It makes the Burning Wishes better, though. Like, maybe I do, like, Coward Split and go 2-2. Yeah, Storm cards count Storm at all times. Oh, God, we're so dead. Oh, another Brainstorm. Maybe we're not dead yet. Please don't kill me, opponent. Please don't kill me, opponent. Please don't kill me, opponent. I just want to kill you with goblins. Is this even magic? It's kinda magic. It's not modern magic. It's... Oh, jeez. Dark Ritual Tutor kill me? Oh, another cantrip. Well, that's good for us. No! Oh, no! He's cantripping into the Tutor. He set it up with the Brainstorm. Clutch play. He's cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, God, we're dead to the Tutor. Oh, we're not dead. We're not dead. It's only 8 spells. Yes! It's only 8 spells! Yeah! We were dead to Infernal Tutor, exactly. We were not dead to Natural Tendrils. Alrighty. Alrighty. I think I'm keeping this against a deck with Duress. If we mulligan to a hand with one win condition, he's just going to Duress it or Therapy it anyway. So I'm going to keep the triple cantrip on the, or double cantrip on the draw. Waiting on the opponent. Have we? Yeah, we've belched a couple of times. The Pikachu running on stream there. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate the support. You just can't appreciate the skill that this deck takes to play, Bamonte. I'm going to keep. Opponent mulligan to 5. Okay, sweet. If he has Therapy here, I think he's taking away our Gataxian Probes. I would take away my Gataxian Probes. What you got, Storm opponent who mulligan to 5? Show me what you're working with. Show me what you're working with. Okay, so his hand's not very good. All right. Come on. Burning Wish or empty or Belcher? Burning Wish, empty or Belcher? Spirit guide, you say? So I'm going to imprint the spirit guide, play the Tinderwall. I'm going to play out a Lotus Petal because he knows about it. Maybe I'm supposed to actually just pass here and preserve Storm Count. Yeah, I'm just supposed to preserve Storm Count, I think. It's 1 more mana if I play this out, but we're not really short on mana. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is 9 instead of 10 mana. We're flooded, put him on a clock. The 2/2's not going to win the race in this deck. Looking for a win con. Got 11 of them and 50 cards. There's a win con, ladies and germs. Oh, wait. Can we diminishing returns? We should diminishing returns so he can't kill us next turn, right? Who wants to spin the wheel? We're going to do a straw pull here. We'll do a straw pull. We'll do a straw pull. What do we do? What do we do? Vote. I'm gonna give chat a minute here. I'm gonna make mana while we do this. Not even close. Yes, look at that. Chat understands. Chat understands. Chat understands. God bless you, chat. Whoever voted against returns, I'm disappointed in you. Yep, me too. Yes, I would like to use this. Yes, I would like my diminishing returns. Diminishing returns, aptly named magic card. Yes, I would like 7 cards. Whoa! Whoa! He's dead! He's dead, unless the Taiga's... Nope, Taiga's not there. Alrighty. Guess by revealing our hand. Yeah. Always spin the wheel, ladies and germs. Always spin that wheel. Oh, yeah, look at those 7 cards you got over there. It'd be a shame if you weren't able to use them. It'd be a shame if you weren't able to use them. Yeah. Diminishing returns, float blue mana with LED for good measure. Woo! This is my Belcher. There are many like them, but this one is mine. So when your opponent doesn't concede, even when they're at -22 or whatever, you have to click to put all of the cards. You have to click to put all of the cards on the bottom of their deck, on the bottom of your deck in any order. So this is what happens when your opponent doesn't concede. You belch them. Thank you, Magic Online. Thank you. God bless you. God save the Queen. All right. Okay. I think it's good to end on a high note with Belcher. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shift gears. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out here this afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to shift over to Hex. So if you are just here for the Magic, thanks for hanging out. And I will